Welcome back, viewers. Today we will be looking at the butterfly pattern. First, I wanted to put the indicator scoreboard up for everyone to see though. So to date, we have tested 250 indicators, and out of those 250 indicators, 96 of them have been winners, which means that they have met or exceeded the 60% win-loss ratio threshold that we have set for them. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. But as we are working on building the best trading system possible, you can take any one of those 96 indicators and get out there and start potentially profitably trading the markets with them now. So go back and watch those videos, make a list of those indicators, and get out there and see what you can do with them. But stick with us here as we work on maximizing your trading profits. I did want to take a moment to thank all of you viewers out there and everybody in the Discord channel for all of your kind words. Just the other day, I got a private message from one of the members on our Discord, and he sent me a screenshot of where he had passed a test by a trading firm where they had fully funded him, and he thanked me tremendously for providing him with the information that he needed to be able to build the system that it took and allowed him to actually pass the test and get funded as a trader with that trading firm. And I have to say that it really is an honor to help everybody out there and for everybody to be a part of the team and send me the messages thanking me for what I'm doing out there. But honestly, I'm just giving the information that I have been given, and it is, truly a blessing for me to be able to help everybody in the community out there. So I again wanted to thank everybody out there for all your support and all your help and all your effort that goes into creating the channel and keeping the channel going. If you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. And as a team, we will all profit from it when we are done. You can find a link to the first video down below in the description, and you should also see it pop up in the top corner right now. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Discord is a free group communication platform where we are having great discussions about all things to do with trading. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. All right, so let's jump over to the butterfly pattern. So you can see the butterfly pattern. It is one of the harmonic patterns that we have been discussing recently here on the channel, and you can see it here on the left side of the screen. You can also see the Gartley pattern, which we did in the last video, here on the right side of the screen. And so that way you can get a little bit of a comparison between the both and kind of how they are mapped out. Now, let me go ahead and turn on price action for here for just a moment, so that way you can actually see the butterfly here and how price action formed it. This one is one that I just drew, and so price action didn't actually form the Gartley pattern over here. But what is interesting to keep in mind when it comes to these harmonic patterns is that they are often patterns that are being created by the market maker price manipulation that takes place in the market. And that's one of the reasons why these harmonic patterns can be extremely powerful. In this particular case over here with the Gartley, typically what you get is a sign of reversal. So you get a push. Let me do this. So we'll say the orange lines here are actual price action taking place. So typically what you get is a push of price action up into this area. And then you get a sign of reversal, which starts to create the pattern. And then often what you start to get is a retracement back up into the area where the reversal started to take place. And those of you who have been around for a while in the trading scene or have knowledge of price action in general, know that often when a reversal takes place, you'll get a retest of the area where the reversal initially transpired. And so this area, this pivot point here, you will get a retest of it often and then a push to the downside. Now with the butterfly pattern, what we're actually getting is we're getting to see the manipulation of the market makers where a reversal has started to take place, pushed down, kind of been confirmed, and by most people's trading system, this would be confirmed as a reversal and an entry to the downside. But often what you see is that market makers will push price action back up as a retest, and then they will break up above that area, that pivot point, that high in this particular case, to wipe out people's stops up here who started to go short. And then once they've collected a good amount of money on wiping out everybody's shorts and drawing in a whole bunch of long traders who think that now this is a breakout to the upside, they will flip it, reverse it, and drop it down really quick and stop out all the people who started to go long. And that is clearly defined by how the butterfly pattern takes place. And so again, you can see here that price was moving up. A reversal started to take place where it started to push to the downside. It came up to retest, rode this area in consolidation for a moment where everybody was short, but their stops were right up here above this high. Then they shot it up, wiping out everybody's stops that were above this high, drawing in everybody who is now looking to go long on this. And if we play it forward, let me actually delete this line right here. Again, you can see that we have this cancellation line, the entry line, and target 1 and 2. Now, we don't actually, when I trade these, we don't actually use target 1 as the first target. We do things a little bit differently, and that's kind of, I throw those out to the Patreons on the Patreon Discord channel. So if you're interested in those, then sign up for our Patreon, super cheap, and you can join the Discord channel and kind of see those alerts whenever I throw them out. But let's go ahead and play this forward a little bit. And you see now that the butterfly pattern is formed, almost immediately we get a breakdown and an entry into the butterfly pattern, and now it starts to crumble down and really put that pressure to the downside. Now, in this particular case, it did shoot up, and this particular one got itself stopped out up there at the top. Now, remember, no, trading system, no trading pattern is going to be 100% get you in and 100% wins every single time. In this particular case, we would have actually taken profit on this already using the rules that I, kind of tweaked a little bit on how to trade these patterns. And so I hope that explains and gives you a better idea of how the butterfly pattern forms and why it can be a really good solid pattern to trade. And so Now what we're going to do is we're going to jump forward a little bit in time here and take a look at another butterfly pattern that formed on this chart here a little bit ahead. It's actually over here at this blue line, but I'm going to clip the video and jump over there to save some time. All right, so here we are. We're looking at another butterfly pattern forming here on screen. This one's going to be a bullish instead of a bearish one. So we're looking at it going to the upside on this particular one. Let me get rid of the blue line there, and we'll go ahead and play it forward a little bit. And so we see right there, I clipped a little bit fast, but we see right there that the entry was triggered right there on that candle. Play it forward a little bit, and we see that it comes down a little bit and gives a little bit of heat down to the downside here, but then very quickly takes off to the upside and hits first take profit. Definitely would have hit our take profit. And then it starts to form another pattern here, which is the cipher pattern. But again, you can kind of see how these harmonic patterns can be really powerful in understanding and being able to identify key levels where market makers are starting to kind of manipulate the market and do things, set up those market maker patterns that often take place over and over and over again. You want to be trading with the market makers, not against them. Now, speaking of the cipher pattern, I've actually jumped over to a different pair here on the chart, and we are going to look at a cipher pattern that I called out to the Patreon channel on our Discord just this week. You can see here that it's starting to set up right now. Let's go ahead and play it forward a little bit and see what happens. So it trails up a little bit farther there, starts to reverse on the downside there. We definitely get triggered in. It starts to come up and test our, stop loss just a little bit there, and then starts to break down pretty heavily. Now, again, we kind of, I trade these a little bit different, and so it came down, it hit our take profit. We got it. We got profit out of this one. Then we backed out for the rest and just kind of let it play out from there. But again, if you're interested in me calling out these patterns to you, go ahead and join our Patreon. It'll give you access to our exclusive Patreon only channel on Discord, and that's kind of where I call these out and try to give more information to everybody. So all right, there you have it. We're going to end the video here. We will look at some more of these harmonic patterns in the future. I think what I'll do is try to do them on Saturdays like I've been doing the last couple of times, and we will I'm not sure which one we'll look at next week. Maybe the cipher pattern. We haven't done that when we did the Gartley, the butterfly. Maybe the cipher will be next. Not really sure. We'll see from there, but we'll move on to the next video from here. If you have not already, like this video, share this video, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. Also turn on the bell notification so that way you are notified anytime I post a new video. So that way you know what indicators we have tested and are testing. Also, there is a link down below to join our Discord server, which is a free group communication platform where we discuss all things trading related. There is also a link down below to TradingView, and if you use that link to TradingView to sign up for an account, you will save a little bit of money. And lastly, there is a link down below to sign up for Patreon. Please sign up for the Patreon and support the channel the best way you can.